Aloha everyone, I'm Morgan. I live in Hawaii in a van with my mom Laura and our dogs Bailey and Kila. In this video, let me introduce you to my friend Joshua Kila, whose hands can weave magic from coconut leaves. From curious beginner to master craftsman, Joshua has perfected his technique of making these one-of-a-kind hats. Today, he's sharing his wild journey with you and how you can snag one of these bad boys for yourself. Let's dive in. Alright, here's where we stayed last night, and then here's our neighbor Kila. So what's up, Kila? What you got going on over here?
I'm Joshua Kila. Everybody just calls me Kila. We got coconut leaf hats. We also make coconut leaf baskets, rows, fans, bags, all kind. We're still on Instagram. Kila Wea, Kila_Wea. We're born and raised on the West Coast, like Nanakuli, Hawaiian. And we go all around the island. We go like Waimea, Haleiwa, over here, Sandy's, North Shore. This is my chicken. Her name is Boba. This is a chick. Yeah, we've been we do cultural workshops. We meet with you wherever you feel comfortable. If you don't have a place, then you create a spot, either at a public space or at a private space, depending on what is comfortable for you guys. And we bring all the materials, we bring them all lelo, the story. I learned from 3 uncles, 1 auntie. They were all different parts. I didn't learn the next part until I feel like the universe didn't show me the next
stages,
feature.
right? Yeah.
Until it felt like I was ready. So I learned in Nanakuli, there's a place called Tunnels. We call it Mermaid Cave. So they call it Mermaid Cave, we call it Tunnels. There's an uncle, all the old brothers that grew up over there. They all like hang out over there, drinking stuff. So one of my friends, that was their dad's friend, and I saw them doing it, and I was like, wow, I just stuck there. Like, oh, you want to learn? I'm like, yeah. They gotta go get a leaf. I was like, oh shit. So I grabbed the most shadiest leaf. I didn't know. I just thought it would be good. I was like, oh no, you want it to be a nice hat. So he gave me one of his leaves and he showed me how to make the brim. And then I learned how to make the brim. I had to go. I never saw him ever since. I just kept practicing the brim. And then eventually I'd rock the brim. I'd just have a brim as a hat.
That's awesome.
So I'd be walking around the swap meet, Aloha Stadium, and then rocking my brim. And then one uncle that sells over there, he's a beach boy too at Waikiki.
Oh yeah.
Old beach boy. He does all the canoe surfing.
Nice.
And he used to do the tandem. Anyways, he taught me how to do the wall, the open top, like this style. Like this one right here. Like all that you see. There's about 3 different ways to do this part.
That's crazy.
There's one do it like this, where it has just like that.
Yeah.
And there's another one where it has the yellow.
Oh yeah.
Facing out. And then another one where it's just flat. Like smooth, flat, right over each other. Like about 3 different ways you can do it. That's the one he taught me. And then COVID happened, and then I went back to Waianae to go kind of take care of the kupuna, my family down.
Yeah.
And then not to get sick and stuff like that. Kind of stay near them. What is it called? I went back there to go practice a little bit more. Then I met an auntie over there by Makaha. Right before you go to Makaha, there's a little mountain on the ocean side called Lahi Lahi. And she lived over there. Her daughter was my la'au kumu, my Hawaiian medicine kumu, when I was going to UH West at the time.
Nice.
So she introduced me to her mom, and her mom taught me how to make everything nice and tight, nice and even. And then COVID was starting to end, and she told me you should go Waikiki. My uncle too. He's like, you should go Waikiki. A swap meet uncle. Go practice, practice selling. So I go practice walls or by the Duke statue. Those are my spots. And I made friends with all the beach boys, so they gave me a spot to go sell.
Nice.
And stuff.
That's super cool.
But before all of that, I was selling by the Duke statue mainly. And then the third uncle, he taught me how to close it. He taught me how to close this part. And then how to do the rows, the one I gave you folks.
Yeah.
And so he taught me how to close it and how to make the rows. And then all those 4 people are combining together. I'm still learning from other people. I always want to. So if you see this video and you have some knowledge about coconut leaf, reach out. I'm always down to collab. and learn
Exactly.
more, you know, and I can share something too if you know if you see something here that you don't really understand too. But yeah, I'm always down to learn, always willing to learn. But those are the four main
Absolutely.
kumu that I learned from.
That's awesome. It's cool how you have to get like little bits of knowledge from so many different people, right?
Yeah, and that's the best.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Exactly. And
You
so
get the world view.
exactly, right? And shout out your Instagram again, because where can people reach you?
Kila Whale, Instagram KILA_WEA Whale.
Where?
And then
Yeah.
we're on Facebook too, Facebook Marketplace.
Sweet.
But yeah, that's my Facebook and that's my Instagram. Hit me up, or I can drop you my number too. This is the business number, 808 743 8887.
Perfect.
743 8887.
There you go.
Mahalo, you guys.
Yeah,
Mahalo,
of course. Shout out Kila.
Number one, Stella. Like,
Exactly.
yes,
That's awesome, man.